Hi, Bonsai Elegant here. This is my wild lemon or limeberry. Limeberry planted on rock and in a very shallow pot. So, plenty of thorns, and this is quite this wild limeberry has been in this rock, growing in this rock for some time now. 13 years old, and this has this has been entered into a contest twice already. I mean, in a contest once and in a bonsai show twice already. So that bonsai show is not a contest, one in Cagayan and one in Ligan. So this has always been entered into a show. So but this now is due for trimming, because now it looks like a bush, but then if this will be trimmed, it will really show the trunk and the branches. So I will trim this now. This time now is really for trimming, because if you let this still grow further, maybe up to this length, then this might destroy the original structure. So if you have mature bonsais, then you have from time to time trim them, otherwise it might destroy your branch structure. So but actually we can still wait maybe as long as here, then that's the time to trim. But if you have, as I've said, form bonsais, the more frequent you trim, the better, because you will have tender shoots. You will grow more tender shoots in the twigs. This plant now, or this bonsai now, seems now overgrown in this rock. So before, this was still very small, but since this is the way I maintain this, because of too many bonsais also, I cannot really trim them. Sometimes the leaves is already as tall as this, as long as this, and that's the time I trim. So the advantage is that I grow stronger branches. However, the bonsai really grows from time to time, and such that this has become small already for this plant. Otherwise, if this becomes also too big, then too big for the rock, it will be good, because it will be rock clasping. So rather than growing on rock. Okay, so today, as I've said, is due for trimming, and you can start trimming, cutting only one node or one or two nodes. So since this is already mature, I will cut one node only. Okay, I have partially done the top, and I have cut the most one internode, but sometimes I really have to go back to its base, because it's growing vigorously. So just like this one, I have to also to go back to its base. So zero internode, up to the zero internode. Okay. So that's the way to, even here, especially at the top, there's still some twigs growing. See? So I've removed. Okay. So I have to go back to the base, otherwise this will continue to expand, and as I've said, the rock will be too small for it, because the rock is supposed to represent a hill, and this one a tree growing on a hill. See, but now it is not anymore representing that concept. Okay, so sometimes I will have to remove old branches to clear the inside, Okay, now I have finished trimming. So, although there are still some twigs that have to be removed at the bottom, but this is not for show. So, you're still just allowed to grow this. So if you notice, I work from the top first, then going to the bottom. Okay. While when I start from the bottom going to the top. So the wisdom there is that sometimes I cannot finish it. So if ever I will not be able to finish it, at least I've started from the most dominant part of the tree. So otherwise the tree, the topmost will dominate. So I cut it here, then work downward so that if I have to go somewhere else, and still I have already done the major part, which is the topmost. Then the bottom, you also need a stronger branch at the bottom. So sometimes I will deliberately trim at the top, let the bottom grow, and then as the top catches up, then that's the time I will trim all over. So basically that's it. So this is the front, and that's the back, and that's a 360. And then this can go immediately to the sun. If you notice, there are white spots on the leaves. This is because my water source is deep well. But when this goes to the show, I spray them, and I partially defoliate this when this goes to the show. This is the leaves is a trifolia, so I remove the largest one, like this one. Remove the largest, and then what's left is the two small leaves. Okay. And then it will project a smaller leaf. So that's how it is in bonsai. You want to have a scale. The smaller the leaves, the better. So in this case, this now looks more of a tree rather than a bush, like when I started. So the trunk can be seen, okay, especially from the front, the trunk and the other tree. It's a mother-daughter design. Okay, the trunk and even the branches, the primary branches can really be seen. So you get the sense of direction. It's going here, going towards me. Okay, and the foliage pods are arranged on a staircase basis or in a staircase style, such that the trunk and the branches can be seen. And there's a saying in bonsai, let the birds fly through. So that's it, like that. That's the meaning of let the birds fly through. So I hope you enjoyed and increase your bonsai experience by watching my videos and learn something. Although some principles I have already said in the past videos, but for me repetition is still has its advantage. See, if you see more and more videos like this, which gives you a additional experience, then even if it's a repetition, it's still something good. So hope you enjoyed and hope you enjoyed and learned something.